I'm Carla.
I'm Chris.
I'm Andy.
And all three of us were up until 2 a.m. last night baking our own cakes.
We made them from scratch without any measurements or recipes to go off of.
At the end, we're gonna have them judged by 3 judges, and it's gonna be judged based off of if it's a cake, if it's decorations, and also how it tastes.
The guests are not informed as to who baked what cake, even though it might be somewhat obvious looking at the cake.
Just a little.
Okay, only a tiny bit. Go. Okay, I'm not gonna really say anything. I'm just gonna try and bake the cake. I'm gonna start with the, basics, essentials, the flours. So I need a lot of flours. I don't know that much. It's a struggle, but I'll try my best. Looks like I got cocaine everywhere. I always gotta put that salt in there because it's salty. I'm gonna get a cup. Which cup should I use?
For the butter.
Any?
It's microwave. A mug, yeah.
Where's the mugs? Oh, okay.
You gotta pick a microwave. You picked the one mug that's not.
Okay, good.
Go to the other cabinet.
Need one more just for safekeeping. Let's check out the butter. That's a bit of a boo-boo. Bit of milk. Gotta mix it. A bit more milk. We might have to bake or make a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more. I spilled it all over myself, but that's fine. It's all fine. Not exactly the same, but whatever. I'll mix it together. I'm just gonna use my hands. The one that looks tight. This is what I'm making. So, looks different, but different. Different is better. Some chocolate fudge. Need a spoon.
That looks like a sandwich.
It is. It is what you want it to be. You want it to be a sandwich? It's a sandwich. Looks like a burger. With just meat. Which is not the best. Oh guys, back here with an ASMR. So today we're gonna make some whatever this is called. I guess I will use the Rice Krispies because I have no idea. The Rice Krispies if someone likes that.
throwing stuff in here until it's the consistency of cake. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep cramming things in here until it works.
Thing is, I put 3 in mine.
I'm doing 3 because I remember on the ready-made boxes you put like 3 usually, I think.
You
So
put 2 to 3.
if the box needs 3, then a cake needs 3.
Yeah, but you don't know how much mix you have.
It's all sticking to itself. It refuses to stick to the thing.
Show us a little. Give us the tip. Yeah.
It doesn't, it's not sticking to the bowl. It all slides in one uniform piece. I want to put condensed milk in here because condensed milk makes everything better. Or sugar. Condensed milk is not sweet
Did you just say condensed milk is not sweet enough?
Exactly. Sugar. Didn't taste sweet when I tried it. So it doesn't taste sweet yet. It's like a very cheap cake batter. Did we do what? It exploded again. It literally just tastes like sugary boxed cake. I'm just happy with the consistency. That's all I have going for me.
What were you going for? If not sugary box cake.
I don't know. I didn't want it to taste like boxed cake. I think I might have a possible 3 layer. So, I guess I'm hanging out for a little bit. Alright, it's time for me to decorate, and I'm the only one with 3 layers. So, oh, that's not bad. I have lots of some chips. Put them back.
Looks pretty small compared to ours.
It's still 1 layer. They were all made the same size cake tin. Are you just saying because y'all's aren't like fat?
Hey, whoa.
You have fat cakes.
That could be a compliment and a diss at the same time.
Layer 1. Done. Not done. I want to do more things. I don't know. Because I don't have enough.
Just spin it.
It does not.
When you open
It says
it.
push on top. I don't understand. I don't understand how to use the nozzle.
Stupid.
Beautiful. This is Chuck E. Cheese. Do. I don't like it. I have to try it. I require a moist palette. Just wash it.
measurements are or anything else. So I'm just going to be guessing on literally everything. Now, I'm cheating a little bit here because I've noticed that there's a recipe on the side of this that says how to make peanut butter cookies. So, I can't look anything up, but I have this in front of me. So what I can see is to make cookies, it's 1 cup of sugar for every 3 cups of flour. So, I'm going to assume that makes a dozen cookies, but a cake is a little bit more. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. I have logic to this. Next it's telling me, yeah, the sugar. So 1 cup of sugar plus a little more. You know what, I'm gonna pause there and figure out what all I'm putting in this, because that's gonna help me out here. Blueberries. If I sound panicked, it's because I am. Okay, I'm going back to my recipe. It says 2 eggs. It's hard to do a portion of an egg. Let's see how this goes. Now there's a very good chance that I should be mixing this as I go. And there's a very good reason that I'm not doing that. Wouldn't you like to know what it is? We're gonna get into this Nesquik here. Because I'm gonna do a chocolate cake, so I'm thinking 1/3 of a cup. Oh yeah, baking soda's a thing. They used 2 teaspoons baking soda. Now in your kitchen at home, you'll probably have baking soda or baking powder. Go to a cooking channel if you want to know what the difference is. 2 teaspoons, that's not much. That's like that. The fudge, and then we're gonna mix. This is what's going to be the majority of what is making my cake chocolate. You know, I'm going to mix this, and I'm going to see what this turns into and what the consistency this has is. It's a really dry cake. So, I think we need to add milk is what we need to add. How much milk? Well, apparently cookies, in this case, are not made with milk. So, I don't know! About that much. Alright, butter is a thing. How much butter are we supposed to use? I used a lot of milk, so I'm gonna go for less butter. There we go. About that much. About that much. About that much. Alright. Let's get that all broken up in here. Good. It's going good. I feel good about this. For cookies, you need 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which is really not much. So we're just gonna ever so delicately. There we go. That's a teaspoon, right? Probably. There's that butter again. Looking a little smaller this time. Oh, I see it real good. There we go. It ended up on the top, so now I can break that up. Alright. Alright guys, I'm back. My cake is out of the oven. And it looks like cake. That's awesome. But you can see there's this very large butter spot in the middle. That was totally intentional, but we're gonna cover it up regardless. And this is a feat. If this cake stays together. Oh, it is. There. We've got Just Fruit Blackberry Spread. I expected that to be a lot more liquid. It's not. That's good. We're gonna have a little bit of a blob there to cover up that butter. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna... Looks like it's already pretty loose. So I am just going to... I could flip this. What does the underside of this one look like? Pretty good. But I'd mess up the top of this. I think that's what we do. I think we go for that kind of play. Alright, y'all ready for this? The cake flip? Hoo-ah. You know what I have? This matches the color very nicely. So now I need this to be, I need my Death Star to be gray. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to plonk this on there. It's really more purple, but that's fine. Get a fleet of X-Wings here. So, these guys shoot green lasers. So my plan is, can I get this? And I'm going to have some green lasers coming out of each of these. They've got their red laser fire going. We're accurate to the movies here. I needed this open. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. It's just got all the plastic on it. Alright. Because it's in the stars, we're gonna have stars on the cake.
Hello, I am Stephen Shepard, one of the 3 judges for this cake contest.
Hello, I'm Nat, and I was totally not forced to be here.
Hi, I'm Marissa and I just like cake.
And I've been told we have 3 different cakes from 3 different people, and we will be eating them and judging them based on 3 criteria. Is it a cake? Does it taste good? And is it decorated well? Obviously, we do not know who made which cake. So the first thing, does it look good?
It looks too
It
pretty
looks
to be
pretty.
real.
I like strawberries, it looks pretty.
Does look rather fancy. So does it look good? I would say it looks pretty good. I'm gonna give it about 8 out of 10.
It scares me a little bit that it looks too good. I expected worse, so I just don't know how it's going to be on the inside, so I'm just going to give it like a 5.
9 out of 10, because I like strawberries and they're pretty.
So now we shall cut into it. So there we go. All 3 of us now have it, so we can... Now the next test. How does it taste? So we shall all bite into it.
That's a very dense cake.
But it doesn't have flavor.
It just tastes like a basic box cake mix that was mixed way too much and now it's dense.
I do like that it does have 3 layers, that's a bit fancy.
I don't want to make anyone cry, honestly.
I like the icing and the chocolate chips and the strawberries.
Oh yeah, you actually nailed it with the strawberry. It's pretty good.
Okay, so for scores 1 through 10, how much you enjoyed the taste? I'm going to say, give it about a 7 for taste.
I would give it a 3, but because of this, it was actually really good, so I'll just give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 3 overall, and the strawberry is what bumped it up to 3.
Is it cake, yes or no?
No.
Then no.
I would put it like an eatable sponge.
Yeah, edible sponge sounds about right.
Yes.
Who do you think baked that cake?
Chris.
Andy.
Carla. So clearly none of us know. Based on looks,
It's not a
1 to
cake.
10.
It's a 9 from me.
I want
But I
cookies.
want to know what the green slime coming off of this side is.
It's diabetes.
And like, what's the white stuff on top?
1.
I would say about a 5.
I'm concerned. It looks like cottage cheese with green sprinkles and then whatever this green ooze is.
There's like those kind of like baked rice with caramel. I don't know how you.
Like a Rice Krispie treat?
Yeah.
It looks like a crumbled Rice Krispie treat.
Seen much worse, seen better. Okay, certainly less dense than the other cake. I think this cake still has problems.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think there probably wasn't enough eggs or water added, so it is very dry. Makes me think there was too much flour. And probably not all the flour fully cooked.
Do you try like to simulate a lemon flavor or something? Because it kind of like tastes like that. Maybe it was a great thing.
It just tastes like a plain vanilla cake with chocolate icing and Rice Krispies on top. But it's very dense still.
Yeah, I couldn't really taste anything else other than sort of a plainish cake. So now for taste, probably give it a 6 out of 10 for me.
I'll give it a 2. Well, I'm just gonna say whoever grew the strawberries did a great job. Thank you.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 simply because icing, Rice Krispies, and strawberries are delicious. The cake was very plain in itself.
Do we think it is a cake?
Yes.
It's a little less punch than the other cake.
It's a bit better than the other cake, but I still think it's not really cake. So it's a no for me.
It's bread.
Who do you think made this cake?
I think not Carla. I think that was made by Andy.
I'm gonna go with Chris.
Yeah, probably Chris.
It looks like it's supposed to be a double layer, but they didn't do a outside layer of cream to cover the fact it's multiple layers.
Does he have raisins?
It looks like someone tried to do Halloween on a cake and failed.
That's why I say it's Chris.
Okay, so for looks, 1 through 10, I think it's supposed to be mimicking what's underneath
Oh,
You're
the
an
Death
idiot.
Star.
yeah, it was Chris.
Yeah, most definitely Chris at this point.
I don't want to be rude with what I have to say about this. Did you put like dog food in it? It smells like dog food.
I can't smell it, thank goodness, but it
I can't
looks
smell.
like throw up. It looks like unicorn throw up.
Yeah. So for looks, alright, what do you give it for looks?
4.
2 for the effort.
I probably give it a 5 for looks.
Steven's the nicest of all of us. We're just gonna say that. Steven's got a good heart.
That's something.
It is. Like Chris.
There are blueberries on the inside. I like blueberries.
It's kind of weird how it turns like into water in the mouth.
It's mush. I don't think it was fully cooked. It's mush. There's some type of jam supposed to be between the layers, but I can't tell what flavor it was supposed to be.
Because of color, I would say blueberry.
It looks more yellow. More reddish
Oh
yellow.
yeah, it's probably strawberry.
So how do we give this one for taste?
We
1 out
don't.
of 10. Still give it something.
2.
I don't want to say.
Well, you can't go much lower than a 2, so.
I don't want to say.
A 0.5. That's what we're gonna give it.
Or 1, because it's 1 through 10. I'll probably give
Can
it
we minus? Can we do like
a
this?
3 for taste. Now, the final objective, is it a cake?
No.
I agree, that is not cake. And the final question, who do we think it is?
Chris.
I also think Chris probably made this.